It was a no-lose-guard season, but the public felt like they lose-guarded yet again. Onyeka played them all. How? I'm very sure you want to know why. Stay tuned. This is Onyeka's mom revealing it all. Hey babies, and how you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you are doing great. Hope everywhere marama. Hope everywhere stew. Welcome back, babies. Guys, do not forget to subscribe and make sure your notification bell is steadily on. While at it, let's dive on this gist without wasting too much time. Meanwhile, happy new week to you all. I'm wishing you guys the very best this new week and beyond. Go out there and excel. So guys, let's sail already because you all know this weekend the Chekas, I think it was a Saturday, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the Chekas traveled back to Abuja, their city, because that's where they fully reside before they went into the house. So when they got to the what's it called? When they got to the airport, Abuja airport, the welcoming was not really welcoming. It was not really giving. Yeah. And then if why it was not really giving was because of it was the Checkers. We know the quantity and the quality of their fan base. You understand? There are some housemates that would travel and then you see the kind of crowd the Checkers had during their homecoming at the airports, then you will feel like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be. But for the Checkers, we were expecting, some crowd and everything. Already, when they got there, it was just their mom and few fans, family and friends and whatever. They did their thing and they headed back home. So it was a lot of drags on the Checkers. It was a lot of talks. We do not know that they had planned for the men homecoming. This is the flyer right here. The flyer was just making waves on the social space the said morning when the homecoming was scheduled for. Like it was yesterday being Sunday. You can see time, red carpet is so time, and then the main event. And then people started wondering, wow, we never saw this one coming. Meanwhile, is this the reason why people felt played by the Checkers? That is not the reason. Stay tuned. You would find out why and how. And then you would also tell me if you're among the 2 cents who felt played or who you feel like you lose guarded by the Checkers. Let's get this going. So the event finally happened. Friends, fans, and family turned up. The Checkers had sweet fun. They just took pictures, videos. I was steadily on Onyeka's snap. I wished they went live because they did not, except maybe I did not get notification of that because I did not see any live. But update was steadily on Onyeka's snap. She posts more on Snap than Chizoba. So she was just posting. These are Onyeka's aunties dancing, displaying. You would see the joy on their faces. They were really giving us the dances. They were just giving us steps. She was even posting and everything. Reactions just full on the social space. People were like, oh, we never saw this one coming. I'll get it from Onyeka before I continue. It says they wanted the homecoming to be a flop so they can laugh, but Onyeka said, hold your beer. Now your tears she did drink and enjoy. Una, well done. With you all shame. The Onye stars, they were just rejoicing. They were like, okay, you guys thought you were going to laugh at us. Now this is the main event. Though at the same time, that does not mean you couldn't have turned up for her at the airport. Meanwhile, let's continue. Onyeka is not a regular BBN housemate. They were shading them yesterday because they were expecting dancers at the airport. Sorry, come and watch the real homecoming today. I'm not seeing haters again. Same way you guys went mute, that's at the airport the Saturday, because it was really not fair that they were welcomed so cold, but it is what it is. Thank God they had fun on Sunday. Mommy Chibo watching her children beg Biggie for noodles and groceries while in Singapore. Those criminals told the poverty script. Now here is it. People felt like the Checkers used the poverty script on the viewers, not knowing that they are wealthy. Let's read this one from Heart of a King. Like Mommy Chibo left the country thinking she had left her girls in Abuja, but these girls were planning on going to Lagos to enter Biggie's house. Real betrayer. Sorry, ma. So the video I started this particular video with was Onyeka's mom, at their homecoming, revealing it all. She said, that, okay, let me read this. That's why Onyeka almost cried though when she was up for eviction. Imagine if she was sent home that first week. So she said when these peeps, that is Onyeka and Chizoba, were planning to come to Biggie's house, she was on her way to Singapore. She was planning her own trip to Singapore. She was in Singapore not knowing that her girls are inside Biggie's house. That is what she said. And then people were like, then the Chekas, they came into the house, acted like, oh, they are a child of a widow who do not really have anything and all of that. My question is, did you also feel that way? This complaint on the social space about the Checkers, did you also feel like you were played? Let me know in the comment section. Did you actually how will I put it, started supporting the Checkers because you felt like they don't really have, like they use the poverty strategy? Let me know in the comment section. Many people feel like they adopted that gameplay because they do not want people to look them in other ways, because there is this thinking people have for those who are rich on that show. I'll get it from Mpo Mpo. It says, she don't have a car, house, dogs. I beg, leave her. So everybody is laughing. Their fans are laughing right now because their own fan, that is the Onyi stars, are even complaining. Some of the Onyi stars, as you can see, this Palesa says, how Onyeka managed to make all of us believe that she comes from a poor family when they live in the richest suburb in Abuja and their mom works in Singapore is crazy. Did your mom say she works in Singapore or she just have a trip to Singapore? So fans were just, wondering. And then Kelly says, na package, for sympathy. Okay, that's what I'm telling my friend. See, when her sister left, she was in the diary room telling Biggie, my sister this, my sister that. It was Biggie's response for me. Do you think your sister is sleeping under the bridge? True, Onyeka was going down that way because she was like, oh, my Chizobar, has she done this? Does she have money now and everything? But now the question is, that words, does it mean that her family is poor? That is the question. Because it is her family we're talking about right here. We don't know the pockets of Onyeka and Chizoba, because Onyeka and Chizoba need to make their own money. Onyeka's jet ski says, Onyeka even has a car. Yo, she played us for real. Like, the display on the social space right now is not about the homecoming, but it's about where they live, where they stay, the part of Abuja where they stay. I'll never forgive Onyeka for making me believe that she's poor when her family house is in Asokoro estate in Abuja and is not rented. These are Onyeka's fans feeling played. That's what I'm reading out for you guys. One thing I do is when I gist you guys and tell you guys the happening, I would show proof. So the fans on its own feel like they were played because Onyeka made them feel like she has nothing. You get? Okay, Onyeka attended her high school with governor's children. Omo, Mama Chibo is big. So there was this hype on Onyeka's mom that, oh, she's a good mom. She trained her kids well and all of that. So I have a question. Do you also feel the same way with the Checkers? Do you place them a certain way that they do not really have, coming out to see them, this big? I told you guys that the way I see these girls, they are rich. This other person down here said, but still no levels. We are not talking about levels here. We're talking about expectations and loose guarding from fans. Onyeka family house is in Asokoro Estate, which is the richest estate in Abuja, and this girl swore that she is poor. Angel says, I love people who doesn't make mouths. Let things around you speak. This person made mistakes, speak for you. Biggest director, oh, blah, 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 blah. Mommy Chibo, God bless you with longevity and good health. Amen. Such an accommodating mother. We love you, Mama. These are the fans who went there to experience Onyeka and Chizoba firsthand. They enjoyed, they ate. They ate because I was seeing the fans who attended, they were posting food and the fun they have there, it was really, really giving. So guys, the major thing on the timeline right now is the fans feel like they were played, they discarded on the Checkers. Vivel says, Onyeka played everyone. I know you're wondering what's happening. The real game player that one. Okay, where you played, that's my question. As a fan, where you played by Onyeka, did you feel like you lose guarded? Did you feel played? That's my question. I heard a rumor that Onyeka's family home is located in the rich part of Abuja. Onyeka, I will never forgive you for letting these people look down on you. All the glory to her mother, her being able to make life comfortable for her babies. Hope you've seen that most of the comments here is from the Oni stars. I've not read anyone outside from the Oni stars. The Oni stars are the one wondering and pondering that how come these people have this kind of money and we never know, Don't you remember, if she's talking, then Chizoba will begin to look her like surprise. They said maybe if Onyeka wants to lose guard and spill some things about them, Chizoba would give her a sign. Me, I did not notice that. Did you guys notice it? Okay, people were just dropping their own options and how they feel about everything. This person says they are still saying they're village girls in the space. Big love and little minions are big fools. Their hate for Onyeka will be their downfall. Yes, it's not rumor. She stays in Asokoro. She said it in the house. Now, my question is again, you guys feel like, oh, they have money and everything. Hope you know their mom's money is not their money. So to me, if you ask me, I do not think is a gameplay on anyone. Adeze Space says, it's not a rumor. I don't know why people assume she is from a poor home. She literally told stories of how her mom even raised other kids that were around, not just her. Hers, sorry. Any brokenness Onyeka referred to was for herself and Chizoba, not the home she came from. Exactly, that's how I feel. So I feel like whatever she said about being broke, about whatever, I feel like it is from her own self, her as a person, and Chizoba as a person, and not like from her family, though I'm not expecting her to come out and start, making matter about her family. But my question right now, let me leave it for you guys, the fans, and some of the viewers. Did you feel played? Just like people are lamenting and fans are lamenting on the social space. Onyeka played us. Onyeka is the game player. We lose guarded on Onyeka. That is a trend on the social space. Did you feel that way? If yes, let me know how she sold out the poverty strategy. If it's a no, let me know also and tell me why you also did not feel so. I'll really be waiting for you guys there over in the comment section. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Make sure you have a nice day. Bye for now, babies.